Hello, my name's Joe. I'm going to be talking about some college advice for incoming freshmen. Community college edition, yippee! I recently graduated from my community college back in May 2024 with a forensic technology degree. I don't know if I'm going to be pursuing my bachelor's degree yet, but we shall see. So from those 2 years of being in a community college, I'm going to tell you some advice for people who are going into community college. There's people, you know, that want to go to a 4-year university but don't know what to do, and they just go in there, party, do whatever, don't get the degree, they drop out, they don't want to do anything. I think going to community college is way better than that. I think community college, you're not wasting a lot of money either. You're actually saving more money, because universities per semester, I mean, their tuition is insane. So like what I've been seeing is probably around 10 to 30K per year. Disclaimer, my community college will probably not be the same as every other community college. It can vary. It can also depend on the major. It can also depend on the teachers that you have. If you're an incoming freshman, don't take my words and be like, oh my god, this is so cool because she did all this and she had all these resources and everything. Yeah, not every community college is like that, so you're just gonna have to slow down, you know, maybe do some research on your own time. But this is from my experience as someone who is a student at a community college. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. You just got out of high school, you have a high school diploma, and now you're thinking about going to college. Some parents are like, yeah, a 4-year university. You might not have the requirements for a 4-year university or even the money. You decide to go to a community college that has better resources, better teachers in my opinion. It's a lot more affordable and it's probably closer to you. When you apply for a university, you have to go through paying for an application fee, doing an application. It's just a lot. I've heard people applying for 4-year universities and some of them don't even get in because of their requirements are too low or they're too high or their essay sucked. Like, I don't know. When you go to a community college, for me, you're guaranteed a spot. Like when you apply, they say, hey, you got in, like 5 minutes later. Community colleges are either 2 to 3 years in college, and then you can either transfer to a university or you can just stop right there for now and then go to a university on your own time. I feel like having an associate's degree, it doesn't really guarantee you a lot of jobs. I mean, for instance, if you get an associate's degree in biology, there is a slight chance that you will not get a job in the specific field that you want to get in. So having a bachelor's degree in biology will definitely help. Also, community college, you can actually take breaks if need to. Let's just say, you know, there's a family emergency, someone had passed away, you have to take care of the whole family now. Like, you can definitely take breaks in community college. When you get into community college, there are 2 types of students. There is one that has parents that will help pay for the tuition or per semester. The second student probably doesn't have, you know, money or doesn't have parents to help pay for the community college. This is where financial aid, grants, and scholarships come in. Financial aid is a little bit complicated because, you know, they base it off your parents' income, and it's very infuriating and very annoying because your parents could be making like 50 to 60K and you still won't get financial aid. Just be careful with that. I would personally like recommend grants or scholarships. Some colleges, specifically mine, will provide a program that you can get like 2 years free or something, which I've gotten 1 year free, and then I don't know what happened, but so it was very strange. But I don't know the websites you can get grants and scholarships. I mean, even though scholarships are mostly for universities, but they can also help with community colleges if you can't pay for a semester or a semester or two. Just be careful. There is some scams out there. I mean, some counselors at your college, like when you enroll and stuff, they will probably give you some resources like, oh, here's some scholarships you can apply for like $2,000. There's some grants that you can apply for. And when you are enrolling for your classes and you get assigned to a date to apply to classes, you're not gonna get like an error saying, oh, you can't enroll in these classes because they're full. So you will not get that. I would just be careful on what classes you're taking and try and ask a counselor. I mean, most of the counselors at my college did not really help in the slightest. They will probably have like a catalog, or they will tell you like what classes to take, or you can even ask maybe a teacher. I don't know. You will be taking your general education classes. Your general education classes are probably going to be English, math, some sort of science, some sort of art, some sort of language. It can vary. You don't know what to do yet. Well, you can ask your professors in those classes, or like what class you're interested in. You can ask your professor like, hey, like, this is my first time, you know, in college. This is my first time taking this class. I don't know what to do yet. What are some careers that I could potentially go into? I'm gonna give you an example. When I applied to the college and I got my, you know, letter like saying, oh, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. I was looking at the programs in the college and I saw forensic technology and I was like, oh, this would be so fun, because, you know, I used to watch crime shows when I was a kid, you know, enrolled in the classes that are specifically with the program. And my professor on the first day did an introduction, like an icebreaker, and she put up some jobs that are in the field. She kind of asked around like, oh, like, what do you want to do in the field? And she had the list on the board. Some people said like, oh, I don't know yet. This is my first class. I don't really know what I want to do, but I just wanted to kind of branch out, see what are my options. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. First job I wanted to do was be a crime scene technician. And now that there's like so many other, you know, opportunities and jobs in law enforcement, the jobs that I want to do kind of like grew bigger. She provided all those, you know, careers for people that don't know what they want to do. When you're in these classes, you will definitely be making some friends. Even if you're really shy, it's best to make some friends so that you're not dying in the class. If you're in a really hard class and you are like, I don't want to do this anymore, there is some people in that class that can definitely help you and that can, you know, befriend you, which I hope they're good friends to study with. They can also, you know, help you with anything and be there for you and support you and understand you, and even get homework or notes for you in the class, which that happened a lot. Side note, making friends in the specific classes that you're interested in will definitely help. If you're, you know, interested in something that they are interested in, that it clicks better. Now, these friends that you've made, they can be made into a study group. Just for my experience, I do not like studying with a group. I prefer studying by myself because I retain information better like that. Like when I'm studying and I overhear other people like with different answers than what I studied for, or different information that I studied for. It just throws me off in a loop. It's kind of nice to have that, like, that company when you're studying. It's really nice to like have some friends with you and everything, but you tend to kind of goof off, you know, which is totally fine. Like I said, that how I studied is by myself. This is kind of the time to learn how to study. So people are like, yeah, I don't really study for tests. Like, I kind of just get an A. Congratulations to you, because that's not how I am. I have to, you know, do it a specific way so that I could retain the information better. Even if you don't study, like, it's nice to kind of look over your notes, or maybe put your notes into a Quizlet. Some people even use flashcards, which is the type of people that don't like to use, you know, electronic devices, because yes, it is very distracting to use your you know, phone for Quizlet, and then you kind of get sidetracked or get distracted with like a notification that pops up. A lot of people will definitely do like flashcards. They will rewrite their notes in a specific pen. Also, when you're studying, if you're studying by yourself, which is me 100% of the time, then you want a nice study space. You want a quiet, distraction-free study space. Even sometimes a coffee shop will definitely help, but also having some, you know, lo-fi chill music, which is what I played most of the time when I was doing my homework or studying. I also did the Pomodoro timer, which is like 25 minutes studying or doing homework, 5 minutes taking a break. So I did that for like an hour, and that actually really helped me too. When I was on TikTok, yes, doom scrolling, I saw a lot of, you know, incoming freshmen for college that are like, what am I supposed to bring? Like, there's no supplies list or anything. Most people don't even bring a backpack. They'll either bring a tote bag or a purse, and that's it. I would personally bring a folder, a notebook, so maybe pens or pencils, a calculator, and then maybe like your essentials. I also forgot to mention that these classes that you're going to be taking, yes, there is a start time and an end time. You can leave no matter what. You don't have to ask to go to the bathroom. You don't have to ask like, hey, I have to do something, can I leave? You can literally walk up and get out. Like, if you're not having a good day and you just want to stay for like an hour in a 2-hour class, you're adults. There could be some things that are going on in your life. So like, if you're really stressed, if you have anxiety, if you have a panic attack, you can leave whenever you want in these classes. I mean, there is professors that are like, yeah, you need to stay the whole time in order to get like attendance or something. If you have a major and you know what you're doing, or even if you don't know what you're doing, I would get to know your professors. Don't stalk them, please. Don't stalk them on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Just befriend them, see who they are. I definitely did this with my biology professor, but he was a really cool guy. He was very nice, he was very helpful. Like, I have made friends with my forensic professors because I know that I will probably be using them for references. I was also a TA for them, so I had to definitely be friends with them, but that's totally fine because they were such amazing, cool people. Getting to know your professors also helps with, you know, assignments or if you need extensions. But with these assignments that you have, you know, have gotten in your course calendar, your assignments, your exams, your tests, and discussion posts will come up. You need an organized app, or to try and be organized with something, and use maybe Google Calendar or Notion, and know when your assignments and exams and tests are due, man. There is people that will procrastinate, which I know some of you. I mean, yeah, we're all adults, we have a life, we have jobs, but getting it done is just, it feels so much better to just get it done. You can have like the rest of your day to do whatever, to do some errands, to watch a show, to play video games. Like, when you get that syllabus in your hand, there will definitely be like a course schedule. Put that schedule in your calendar right there, because then you're gonna forget a lot of this stuff. Now, lastly, I know a lot of incoming freshmen will probably be like, yeah, let's do an 8 a.m. class. Don't do an 8 a.m. I know some classes they can be like 7 or 6 a.m. But this also can depend on your schedule. I know a lot of students, incoming freshmen, will pick a schedule that has everything in one day. So for instance, I took basically like four or 5 classes per semester. Some people were doing 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. when they were choosing for their classes. And I was like, girl, welcome to my life. Most of my forensic classes were at night due to the professors being in the law enforcement field, so they had to do their classes at night, which was totally fine. So for me, for probably like a month and a half, I did 8 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Yeah, that was not fun. So I dropped the 8 a.m. class, which was probably the best decision I've ever done, because that helped my mental health, it just helped everything. Helped my stress and my anxiety levels for sure. That was my college advice. I know I have an associate's degree. This can also work with people who are going into a 4-year university. I hope I helped some of you. College for me was very fun. It was very, you know, interesting for me. I mean, I didn't really want to go full ride to 4-year university because I didn't want to be stuck there for a while. I wanted to try something and if I want to go back to college, I can. But thanks for watching this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you can see more videos like this, and to click the bell so that you can get notifications for when my next video is posted. I also stream on Twitch, so now I'm a Twitch affiliate. I play Animal Crossing, I do Stardew Valley sometimes, but it's a really fun time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!